This update, I'm going to talk about the philosophy of an eye for an eye. This idea of getting revenge against people that you feel have done you wrong. Now, lately, I checked my credit report and I found something on my credit report that I didn't see in the last several months. And all of a sudden, I saw it there. And it had to do with my landlords, my previous landlords. And that was a little bit, it caught me off guard. Now, but at the end of the day, did they have the right to report debt to my credit report? Absolutely, they did. Absolutely, they did because they can. So that was there. I just figured it's now 8 months gone. It ain't going to happen. No, it did. It did happen. So I was mad. I was miffed and pissed off that they did this. But whose fault is it? It's mine. It doesn't matter my justifications. It doesn't matter my justifications. Right? I have them. I have my justifications. It doesn't matter because I know at the end of the day, they being a corporation who rented an apartment to me, an LLC who rented an apartment to me, was within their rights to report this on my credit report, and they did. So I got mad because of other things that I've got going on in my mind about my place to live, where I'm going to live. So, but at the end, that's my fault. However, I was mad and I decided that I was going to go on one of my other Google accounts and write them a Google review on their Google business page. And I wrote like 5, 6 paragraphs, unleashing every grievance I had on them. And when I signed back into my regular Google account, I noticed that that wasn't showing up. And I'm like, I know I hit publish. I know I hit it publish. But when I went back into the account that I posted it on, it was there. So I'm like, why is that happening? It's not showing up on when I look on my regular account. So the whole weekend went by and I kept looking, saying maybe it's being held for something, whatever. So whether it be my source self or my subconscious or the matrix, whatever it wasn't allowing it to be seen. So I signed back in and I said, you know what? Listen, you dingus. You're going through stuff now. You're letting a lot of your garbage bubble up and so that you can process it. And you're talking about this stuff in videos and updates. And you're being made aware of what you're doing. And I made the video about how, the pitfalls of your shadow and using things like dark magic and how your shadow drives you to these things. And I'm like, this is the perfect example for you to see. And it's not that I was even not doing anything, it was just trying the reputation hit. Well, I can't do anything to them, but I can mar their reputation because the way I see it, they have marred my public image when it comes to when I have to get another apartment. So ultimately, I was like, this is your opportunity to stop your pattern and delete it. And I did because the pattern I'm aware of the pattern now. I'm aware of the desire, the need to do that. And so I deleted it. But obviously I posted it. But now it's becoming more and more easy to see when I'm doing stuff like this. And hopefully it gets better and better. And also today, like a lot of stuff bubbled up, a lot of stuff about why I felt powerless a lot in my life, even though, my mask would make you think that I'm very confident and uh, um, intimidating, intimidating. But there's a lot going on, you know. And I can tell you, like for months, like that one friend, she kept saying, "You're so strong." I'm like, listen, you need to stop telling me that I'm strong because I'm tired of being strong. You know, like I need the grace to be weak for a minute. I need the grace to allow myself to crumble because when you're creating this life unintentionally, because there's still a lot going on inside of you, you're having to be strong because if you don't, whatever. But I'm at that point where I've needed to let myself just kind of collapse, but also become aware of my garbage. And that's it. It is so, there's so much pressure to being strong all the time and denying your feelings and denying your feminine traits, denying your femininity, and being this more in this more masculine role all the time. It is exhausting. So, anyway, yeah, it's understanding that stuff that I have to stop doing, but also understanding that I need to accept my feminine side, those feminine traits within me, those soft, caring, kind, compassionate traits, all of those things that you would associate with being feminine that I reject. I reject those. That's what I'm saying. Like, I've told you, I can be kind, I can be caring. My outlet for those things comes with animals, which is why I've chosen the vocation that I have, because it allows me the grace to be that way, to be soft, to be nurturing, where I cannot be that way anywhere else. So, yeah, I'm going to end it now because I can feel myself getting misty. But yeah, it's a work in progress. You have to see it in front of you happening in your own life, the stuff that you're still not seeing, and acknowledge it and change your behavior and stop the pattern and pull it out. All right? So until next video, be well.